Operation Carthage was a British air raid executed on the 21st of March 1945, targeting the Gestapo headquarters situated in the Shellhuis, Copenhagen, during the latter stages of the Second World War. In terms of achieving its primary objectives, Operation Carthage was deemed a great success. The destruction of the Gestapo headquarters and their records severely disrupted their operations in Denmark, thus providing a significant respite to the Danish resistance. The raid also facilitated the escape of 18 prisoners from the Gestapo's clutches. The aftermath showcased a severely damaged Gestapo headquarters, with the west wing of the 6-story building nearly leveled to the ground, depicting a successful strike against a critical Nazi establishment during a pivotal period of the war. So what was the tragedy of the operation? What went wrong? Operation Carthage was precipitated by repeated requests from the Danish resistance, whose activities were severely threatened by the Gestapo's crackdown. Not surprisingly, the R.A.F. had turned down the request as too risky due to the target's location in a crowded city centre and the need for low-level bombing. But once they finally acceded to the request, the raid was meticulously planned, with scale models constructed to aid in navigation and targeting during the low-level bombing run. The attacking force was comprised of de Havilland Mosquito fighter bombers, which were to execute the raid in 3 waves of 6 aircraft, accompanied by 2 reconnaissance aircraft and 30 R.A.F. Mustang fighters providing air cover and engaging anti-aircraft defenses. Sadly, a harrowing incident occurred when one Mosquito aircraft in the first wave collided with a lamppost and crashed into the nearby Jeanne d'Arc school, setting it ablaze. Subsequent waves of bombers, mistaking the school for their target, exacerbated the tragedy by dropping further bombs on the school. This mistake was devastating, resulting in 125 civilian deaths, 86 of whom were school children. The cost of collateral damage during Operation Carthage was significant and grievous. Despite the precise planning and execution, the operation resulted in substantial civilian casualties, which were not anticipated in the planning phase. Over 250 civilian lives were lost, underscoring the element of friction and unpredictability inherent in military operations, even those with thorough preparation. The ramifications of Operation Carthage were multifaceted. The raid demonstrated the alliance's resolve and capability to strike at the heart of Nazi operations, even within occupied territories. However, the significant civilian casualties underscored the high human cost associated with military operations within urban settings. The tragedy at the Jeanne d'Arc school became a stark reminder of the unintended consequences of warfare, even when aimed at crippling a despotic regime's apparatus of repression. The contrasting outcomes of Operation Carthage, the successful disruption of Gestapo activities and the grievous loss of civilian lives, encapsulate the complex and often painful calculus involved in wartime decision-making, balancing operational success against the possible human cost.